Hi, welcome to another session in this course. In this particular session, I will be showing you how you can use both the inner join and the outer join in the same query. I will be demonstrating this by performing a simple task with our dataset. I will also be showing you some of the best practices when you are combining so many tables in the same query. Let us get at it. Let us solve this particular task. And the task is that we want to write a query that will return three tables: the customer name, the order value, and the credit card type. But the problem is that these three columns are present in three different tables. They are present in the customer table. So the customer table contains the customer name. The credit card table contains the credit card type, and the orders table contains the order value. Which means that we will need to combine these three tables together in order for us to be able to have these three columns. But there is also another caveat, and it is that we should write our query in such a way that it will detect if there is a customer who used a credit card which is not in our credit card table. We want to know that this particular record was done via a particular credit card, and that credit card is not in our credit card table, so that we might need to update it. Let us start building our query from the beginning. So I will start with select statement. So the first column we are looking at is the customer name. Then the second column is the order value. And then the third column is the credit card type. Now, from what table? Let's start from the customer table. From customer table, and we make customer table to be C, and then we are going to join it with the orders table. And the orders table will be O. However, on what keys or on what columns? We know that the customer table and the orders table, they have a column called the customer ID table. The customer ID is a primary key in the customer table, and it is a foreign key in the orders table. I will use the using keyword and then customer ID. If I run this particular query first, you will see the outcome. Then we want to join the third table, and that third table is the credit card table. But the question is, should we use inner join or should we use outer join? We use inner join for the customer table and the orders table because we knew that for all the transactions that were made, the record of the customers were in the customers table. But this time around, we are not sure if all the credit card type that were used in the transactions were in the credit card table. In order for us to detect this, we are going to make the credit card table the right table. We are going to be using left join so that everything we are getting from the customer table and the orders table are going to be the left side of the join. So everything will be retained. And then the credit card table itself will now become the right table. The credit card table is going to be the right table, and the implication of that is that any record that we have in the right side that is not present in the left side is going to be returned as null. That is the essence of putting the credit card table to be the right table, and we are using left join. Then, on what condition? The condition we are going to be using is that the credit card type, credit card ID is equals to the order table card ID. Having written all of this out, let us check our query again. We have the customer name, the order value, the credit card type. We have the customer table, the orders table, and we have the credit card table. So let us label our table as customer name from customers table, order value from the orders table, and the credit card type from the credit card table. We are using the customer ID for joining the customer table and the orders table, and we are using left join for the credit card table on the condition of credit card ID is equal to the orders table card ID. Let us run this query and see our outcome. Now we have run the query and here we have our outcome, the customer name, the order value, and the credit card type. If we look at the output pane, you can see that we have 194 records. This is how we have been able to join our three tables together to extract one column from each of them. It is important to know that whenever you are combining multiple tables, left join is better, because when you use right join, you might enter into trouble and you can encounter a lot of errors, because whenever you use left join, you are sure that everything in the left side of the table is going to be retained, and whatever you are joining is going to be joined based on the keys that were in the left side of the table. Before I go, it is also important to know that we can use the inner ear and it is going to return the same thing, and we can also use outer ear. It is also going to return the same outcome. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel, hit the notification icon, and like our videos. Until we meet in the next one.